Hi everyone, this is Inspire Beautiful. There is something about betrayal that can make you question more than another person. Sometimes you start questioning yourself, your judgment, your instincts, your ability to trust. You may even find yourself going back through old conversations and old memories, wondering, how did I not see it? Why did I trust them? Was I foolish? Or should I have known? And that's one of the cruelest parts of betrayal. Someone else makes a choice, and you can end up carrying the blame for it. But I want to offer you a different way of looking at it. Someone else's betrayal does not make you foolish for having trusted them. Trust is not a character flaw. Loving someone is not a character flaw. Believing the best in someone is not a character flaw. And being betrayed does not mean that you failed to protect yourself. Sometimes another person's choices belong exactly where they belong, with them. That doesn't mean we never examine our own decisions. Self reflection can be incredibly valuable after betrayal. Maybe there were things we overlooked. Maybe there were boundaries we didn't have. Maybe there were things we accepted that we wouldn't accept today. And that's worth learning from. But learning from something is very different from blaming yourself for it. And I think that's where self respect becomes important. Because after betrayal, we can lose respect for ourselves without realizing it. We may start negotiating against our own needs. We may minimize what happened because we don't want to lose the relationship. We may accept explanations that don't actually make sense to us. We may keep giving chances because we're afraid that walking away means everything we invested was wasted. Or we may become so determined not to be hurt again that we stop allowing ourselves to trust anyone at all. Neither extreme is really freedom. One says, I'll abandon myself to keep you, and the other says, I'll abandon everyone so no one can hurt me again. Self respect lives somewhere in between. It says, I can love you without betraying myself. That doesn't mean every betrayal requires the same response. Sometimes people leave, sometimes they stay. Sometimes there is accountability, repair, and a relationship that looks very different afterward. Sometimes there isn't. There is no universal answer. But regardless of what you decide to do with another person, you still have a relationship with yourself. And that relationship matters. So, what does self respect look like after betrayal? Sometimes it looks like believing what you experienced instead of constantly talking yourself out of it. Sometimes it means allowing yourself to be disappointed. Sometimes it means saying, This really hurt me, without immediately following it with, But maybe I'm overreacting. Sometimes it means setting a boundary even when you know someone won't like it. And sometimes it means accepting that an apology and changed behavior are not necessarily the same thing. Words matter, but patterns matters too. If someone says they're sorry, you can listen, and then you can observe what happens next. Because rebuilding trust isn't accomplished through one conversation. Trust is built through consistency, through accountability, through changed behavior, and through time. And if trust cannot be rebuilt, that doesn't mean you failed. It means you're paying attention. There's another part of self respect that I think deserves attention. You don't have to become harder because someone hurt you. You don't have to lose your tenderness. You don't have to stop being generous. You don't have to become suspicious of everyone. You can become wiser without becoming cynical. You can become discerning without becoming closed. You can have boundaries without building walls around your heart. And perhaps most importantly, you can forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Forgive yourself for what you couldn't see. Forgive yourself for staying longer than you wish you had. Forgive yourself for believing someone. And forgive yourself for hoping. We sometimes talk about forgiving other people as though that's the great emotional achievement. But sometimes the person we most need to stop punishing is ourselves. And maybe that's where healing begins to change. Not when you finally understand why someone betrayed you, not when you get the perfect explanation, not even when they finally admit what they did, but when you realize, I am not going to abandon myself because someone else did not value me properly. That's self respect. It's not revenge. It's not proving a point. And it's not making someone regret losing you. It's quietly deciding that your own well being matters too. And if you're rebuilding your life after betrayal, please remember this. You don't have to become the person you were before. You can become someone who knows herself or himself more deeply. Someone who recognizes his or her boundaries. And someone who trusts his or her instincts. Someone who understands that love without respect isn't enough. And someone who knows that choosing yourself does not mean you stop loving someone else. Sometimes it simply means you finally remembered that you are someone worth loving too. Inspire beautiful. Take care, everyone, and thanks for joining me.